What if Earth had two suns? Have you ever stepped outside on a summer afternoon and felt the sun blazing above you, so bright and powerful that you couldn't look directly at it? Now imagine looking up and seeing two suns in the sky, twice the light, twice the heat, twice the mystery. Welcome to a cosmic thought experiment. What if Earth had two suns? The first glimpse. At first glance, two suns might sound like paradise. Endless daylight, glowing skies, and never another cold winter. Our world would look a lot like the planet Tatooine from Star Wars, with twin suns painting dramatic sunsets across the horizon. It would be breathtaking, but beyond the beauty, life would change in ways we can hardly imagine. Double the heat, double the trouble. Two suns mean double the radiation and double the heat. Temperatures on Earth would skyrocket. Most of our crops, animals, and even humans are adapted to the balance created by one sun. With two, deserts would expand, ice caps would vanish, and sea levels would rise dramatically. The equator, already hot today, would become nearly uninhabitable, pushing civilization toward the poles, where it's cooler. Imagine cities like Antarctica and Greenland becoming crowded hubs, while much of Africa, South America, and Asia turn into burning wastelands. Gravity's wild dance. But heat isn't the only challenge. Two suns would completely change Earth's orbit. If the suns were close together, Earth might orbit around both in a wide circle, called a circumbinary orbit. If they were far apart, Earth might orbit one sun, while the second pulled at us like a giant cosmic tug-of-war. Either way, Earth's seasons and days would no longer be predictable. Some days might last for weeks with blinding light from both suns. Other times, if the suns aligned on opposite sides, Earth could plunge into strange shadows or even chaotic darkness. This gravitational dance would make life unstable. The regular rhythm that makes farming, migration, and even sleep possible would be broken. Could life survive? Here's the surprising part. Despite the chaos, life might still find a way. Plants could evolve reflective leaves to handle the intense sunlight. Animals might become nocturnal, hiding from the burning days. Humans could build underground or underwater cities, shielded from radiation, using advanced technology to survive. In fact, some scientists believe that binary star systems, where two suns orbit each other, could host habitable planets. Life there wouldn't look like ours, but it could exist. A sky of wonders. Of course, not everything would be doom and gloom. Two suns would create skies unlike anything we've ever seen. Imagine sunsets where one sun dips below the horizon, while the other lingers above, bathing the world in surreal orange and purple light. Rainbows would sparkle differently, shadows would overlap, and nights, when they finally arrived, would be rare, starry gifts. But there's a price. With little true darkness, our bodies would struggle. Humans evolved with circadian rhythms, internal clocks tuned to light and dark. Without proper nights, we'd face insomnia, stress, and even health breakdowns. The balance of two suns. The real question isn't just what would Earth be like, but could Earth even exist in such a system? If the suns were too close, Earth might be ripped apart by gravity. If they were too far, our orbit could fling us into deep space. The fine balance that allows life here might never have formed. In reality, binary star systems do exist, and astronomers have found planets orbiting them. But these planets face wild, unstable environments, some scorched, some frozen, most chaotic. Earth, as we know it, probably wouldn't survive. The bigger picture. So what does this thought experiment really tell us? It reminds us that life on Earth is fragile, balanced on a knife's edge of cosmic conditions. One sun, one orbit, one perfect distance from the star that gives us life. If we had two suns, our world would be stranger, harsher, and maybe even unrecognizable. But it also proves something beautiful. The universe is full of possibilities, and even the most impossible scenarios can spark wonder, curiosity, and imagination. Closing thought. Next time you see the sunrise or sunset, take a moment to appreciate how perfectly tuned our world is. We might dream of twin suns in the sky, but perhaps the real miracle is that one star